Namaste, Jai Bharat. One thing I am compelled to say regarding this US Iran war, that Iran is obstinate like a mule. They don't budge, they don't want to budge. Whatever thrashing Iran takes is unimaginable. The US, especially Israel forces, they just destroy the very infrastructure, even their so-called substructure is so devastatingly destroyed. But then Iran doesn't budge. And they have the Iran regime, I'm not talking about the Persians. Persians as a society, as a civilization, has respect. They have the history, they have the culture. I'm not talking about people of Persia. I'm talking about the regime of Iran. All these years, they have been very deceitful and deceptive. Never going for war explicitly, but always had proxies at their fingertips. They had proxies, we know. Some explicit proxies are, one is outrightly the Hamas and the Hezbollah and the Houthis and many other smaller groups not very much in the limelight. And they all have almost similar modus operandi of making underground tunnels like malls. And they thought or they believed so that the underground tunnel system, some 80 to 100 meters down, that too under hills, under mountains, hills. So they thought these are the safest possible place in their whatever kinds of fantasy and thinking. They made very, very seriously big tunnel networks. You see in Gaza how they make tunnel networks. But the Iran and even Hezbollah and everyone, they have this tunnel system. Iran especially has tunnel system dug into mountains, and it's not as simply they rely on the rely on the rocks, mountain rocks. They also reinforce it with concrete and many times with the stainless steel protections like walls or doors, etc. And inside that they were maintaining everything, their nuclear whatever program. Their army personnel also was there. So they have this habit of hiding and striking. I think in Arabic or in Islamic invasion language is called as taqiyya, deception. Different kinds of deceptions. Taqiyya it is called, if I am not wrong. They similarly have got infiltrated into all possible societies and created their sleeper cells. See, Iran is capable of all those things. I am again telling you, I am talking about the Iranian regime, the radical regime of Iran, not the Persians. Persians remain a different lot, in spite of the fact that many of them are brainwashed into this radical Islam. Many of them. But the moment you talk to at least Iranians, not like Pakistanis, they would realize things to some good extent whenever we interact. So these people have created their sleeper cells in various places, especially in the European world. Whether Europe deserves it or not is a different question. In New York, in London, and many such places. And now Iran's not ultimate weapon. I think one of the ultimate weapons that Iran is taking out is simply this. These people are capable of becoming suicide bombers. Throughout the world you find them doing that, suicide bombing. And these people go and blast themselves. Now it takes time even for the administration in such societies to find out what really had happened. There were blasts in US, New York, in some other oil refineries or oil stock or something in London. This can even happen more. The Western world, the European world, should be more careful, especially US and others who with them should be more careful about their oil oil installations, be it refineries, be it stocks, whatever. It's always possible that a suicide bomber can go in and create. It will be much more effective than any big ballistic missiles. They are there, sleeper cells. When activated, they are ready to swap their life for the heavens. They are doing jihad. And they are convinced that they are doing jihad. And they are convinced that this life is a very spurious life. Real life is not this. They are also convinced that real life starts after death. And death is the entrance for them to the real life. You don't rationalize the situation because these people do not have their rational faculties acting. They have been created so right from childhood through madrasa kind of education, so where the whims and fancies of the teacher, ustad, what they call madrasa, ustad, had been operating basically for his own convenience, and then of course others would take advantage of the kind of conveniences which he has created to become their conveniences. It goes ad infinitum as a chain reaction. So these people are there out there. Anytime anything can happen, your air defense system is ineffective against it. So this is the another weapon of Iran which you have not seen. You're going to see it again. There are 2-3 blasts somewhere. One is in London, one is in New York. The damage extents details nobody has told, or no one is that serious about it. They still consider this is a sporadic kind of thing, normal kind of thing. No, we don't know. I'm just feeling that one should be careful, conscious that this kind of jihadis, one word is sufficient, jihadis, could come in and blast themselves at any serious important places that would cause damages to many. So we shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.